Before I wrote my book, God Has My Six, before me having a thriving business, there was a little girl inside of me who had learned to suffer in silence. I didn't just experience trauma, I learned how to tuck it way behind my achievements. Because you see, when I was a little girl, I experienced so much trauma. And I use my success as my form of validation, my form of love. How many people do that? Am I the only one out there? Raise your hand. I know we're in virtual world. I was taught to be strong. But I wasn't taught how to heal. I was taught how to be a beast. I was raised by grandparents from the South who had migrated to the North. They taught me how to be a beast. Then when I joined the military, I thought discipline would deliver me. I thought all the accolades would deliver me. I thought if I could just outwork the pain, maybe I could outrun it. I wore my uniform with pride, but underneath it, I was still wearing the wounds of childhood, betrayal, and spiritual disconnection. Just because we go to church does not mean we are spiritually connected to God, that we are aligned into our divine assignment. Now, here's what I know now. We refuse to heal. What we refuse to heal will eventually humble us. Because when I was on that floor crawling, I was humbled. You hear me? When I was in that hospital for over 2 months, I was humbled. Pain that goes unaddressed doesn't disappear, it multiplies. It leaks into our confidence, our calling, and our relationships. We wonder why we can't keep a relationship or have to move from job to job. But guess what? Here's the revelation that changed my life. God never wastes pain. Let me say that again for y'all. God never wastes pain. In fact, the crushing is often proof that there's oil inside of you. Now, number two, this is the next one. The crushing wasn't the end, it was the making. Number two, crushing wasn't the end, it was the making. I actually didn't realize that God was preparing me for something so big. And I didn't realize it until I ended up in the hospital, completely depleted on my deathbed. But in the stillness, God whispered to me, "You are not dying.